Go.
Hello, this is us concluding our ancillary task. We're going to show you the construction of the magazine advertisement. So, Jess will go through the first drafts we had and then we'll show you the construction.
So individually I came up with this idea. I used the band image with Rue because I thought it was quite a poster-like image. This was before we had like a talk about what we wanted to change. So this was just my initial thoughts. I wanted to share my thoughts with my team. I had a transparent banner across the bottom, a release date, the album name, the band name, and the statement new upcoming album. I think it does lack information, so I wanted to talk about that with my team. And then we came up with this draft together. We took some more photos, and this was the chosen photo. We edited it kind of, but we kind of wanted to do a bit more. And we have the band name here. We added a shadow. We've got a transparent banner, but changed the colour because obviously we wanted it to go with the image, and the image has got lots of blue in it, so we chose that colour. We've got the album name in there, and we've got some quotes, and 5 stars. We realised after we had some feedback from this, off our teacher, that we needed to add some more information, because it wasn't really clear what the poster was for, and yeah, so we decided to edit the photo.
And as well, the feedback said that the image was too plain, and since it took so much quantity of the page, we should add an effect to it and we should play around with it. And this is where it gets interesting because we've improved every stage of editing. We used a range of software. We used what software?
We used Photoshop from Adobe. We used this photo thing called Avery and an online one called Pixlr.
And Macromedia Fireworks.
Yes.
So, as you can see, there's a range of pictures laid down, and this is our development of construction. So first, we've got the original image without all the banners. So this is just a plain image by itself. So that was our first draft of it. And then we constructed it to an edit because we thought we would add a cartoon effect just before it would be effective. But we didn't like the image itself as it looks a bit blocky and it's poor quality, and I wouldn't want that on the poster. So we developed that into changing the colour, as we thought that might work. We liked the idea of changing the colour, but we didn't like the colour it changed to, as it's dull and it doesn't go with the connotations of an indie genre. So then we changed it again to white, whereas we all agreed that we liked the white for the background, as we could explore the dark text on there and it would be clear, but we didn't like the background that was on there. If Tom zooms in, you can see it's like a brick wall effect, whereas it's big chunks of a big brick wall. So then we decided to change that to a smaller brick wall effect, which yet again we still didn't like, but we wanted to keep the effect of a brick wall in. So then we developed it yet again to a tiny bit of the brick wall. So if Tom zooms in with my armies, you can see the brick wall effect. But then we thought we'd experiment with this and change the colour of me, as we didn't like the kind of dull colours. But then when we changed the colours, we saw that we didn't like the brightness of this colour. The colour was poor quality and it adds a bit of a blur. So then we felt like we'd have to go back a stage, which we did, to the darker colours. But as we felt when we explored text on the images, where we'll state later, with the brick wall you can't see, so we got rid of the brick wall. But we thought it blends too much into the page. So we need to add a bit. So we need to make the model a bit darker. So then we came with our final draft, where we have the image darker. At the moment it looks plain, but if I come over here to show you the final drafts with the text. This was the final draft. As you can see, it's the one at the end. As you can see, the text is clear, it's bold, it brings the audience towards the text, which is what we wanted. As well, we've added relevance, as we've got the purple connotations in the image, we've added it to the text. We've added more text on, as Jess said at the start. We've added links onto the Facebook page, website, to add more links, make it more relevant towards a band. As you can see, large text to advertise the album, as we've put debut album from Treehuggers to state what we are selling. So that was our final poster. but what I'll show you is our other drafts of the poster. As I said, we like this image, but with the brick wall, it's hard to read some of the text, as the dots cover the quotes a bit, and you can't read the text at the bottom. So that was the main reason we chose not to use this one. As we said, we liked this, but yet again, the wall covers the text a bit, and we didn't like the colours, as it's too bright and it's of poor quality, so we decided not to use this one. As we said about the brick wall effect, that you can't see the writing, and that's the only reason we didn't like that. And same again with the larger brick wall effect. You can see the writing better on this, but still we didn't like the quality of the brick wall effect, and we believed that our final draft was the best draft. Have you got anything to say about the final draft, Jess?
Oh, the only thing was that we also added sources of our quotes, which also makes it a bit more professional, a bit more authentic. And also a comical thing at the bottom, the bonus track No, which was also featured on the back of the digipack.
So in a conclusion, that is the stages of development. And that's everything. That's our magazine advertisement, construction completed.